The place is all decorated. People are starting to arrive. We're here at the Central Community Center in Niagara-on-the-Lake for a great fundraising night for the Education Foundation of Niagara. We've got singers, songwriters. This is In the Round. Now we've got a great turnout. It looks like everybody's going to have a great time here tonight. Tell us, how did this even get started to plan this?
I think I really relied a lot on Tim Hicks, who's a local celebrity here in Niagara, and I literally just cold called him and said, Tim, I have a feeling you might be, I think what I might have said is, I think you're too famous for me to ask. So if you are, if nothing else, please don't reject me, just at least steer me in the right direction. And Tim was like, well, what are you doing? And we started talking about the Education Foundation and what we do for kids. And Tim was like, this is totally my wheelhouse. Just, I got an idea, let's roll with this, tell me what you want. And then it just morphed into this super cool idea to do that, the singer-songwriter circle.
I like to drink, she likes to smoke. They like to preach about things they don't know. He likes honky tonk, she loves rock and roll. Yeah.
It was an easy sell for me as a father of two, and when Wolfgang explained that the Education Foundation of Niagara does things like provide winter boots for kids that don't have winter boots, or a winter coat, or puts food in their bellies, or gives family a Christmas that they might not be able to afford. It was pretty easy, an easy sell for me. It just made a whole lot of sense. So I'm really happy that we were able to combine forces and to present an event like tonight.
And it's a great partnership because you're great in the community in Niagara, still living here in Niagara. You grew up here. This is where you learned your music and started your craft.
Absolutely, and that's why it was so shocking to me to learn that they gave away 700 pairs of winter boots last year right in my community. And I mean, we're really lucky, Amanda and I. I mean, she's got a great job as a nurse, a public health nurse, and of course, I've done well for myself, so it made a whole lot of sense for us to start giving back to the community. And we've been looking for something like this to come along that made sense for us to get on board with, and we couldn't be more pleased.
And you've got a lot of your friends here tonight. Tell us how you got all your friends involved.
Yeah, I just told them they had to come. I sent them the link. I was like, you guys need to buy a table. Lots of friends, lots of family here, and it's nice because I don't often get to perform close to home like this. So for an event like this, it's sort of easy to make that call. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's just, I can sell it to my family pretty easily because we're not around that often.
And it's a singer-songwriter night. Now, you've done these before, probably in Nashville. Tell us a little bit about what we're going to expect.
Yeah, so if you throw a stone in Nashville, you hit one of these. Every venue everywhere in Nashville has a songwriters round happening. Really what it is you get 4, or in this case we've got 5 songwriters or acts to tell the stories behind how they came up with the songs that became hits for them. And so tonight's super honored to have Colin and John Angus from the Trews here, Biff Naked's here with Peter Carroll, who wrote the songs with her, Jessica Mitchell, who's awesome, and Suzie McNeil and Andrew McTaggart. Susie's had an amazing career, and these are all just friends of mine that I called and said, listen, we're doing this charity thing. You want to come down and sing a few songs and raise some money for kids? And they were all like, yes, what time and when, which was really cool.
So this event, when you first did the cold call and said, hey, can you help me out, how much planning went into this? Was it quick or did it take a while?
This was too quick. So next year we're going to take a lot more time to.
Next year.
Yeah. So we've booked the venue for 3 years. So the goal is to make this stronger every year, and this turned out to be far bigger than even what I pictured. So you learn very quickly how much work is actually involved in an event of this scale. So we're over 400 people tonight, which is a lot of moving parts. Yeah.
We're here for this great fundraiser tonight for the Education Foundation of Niagara. Tell us basically, what is the foundation all about?
Well, thank you. We support the District School Board of Niagara, 79 schools across the entire Niagara region. And what we do is we support students in need, and the various teachers or educators, Rob, they come to us and reach out for a need. And that's why we have fundraisers such as this, so we can continue that great need that's out there.
That's awesome. And you also have a golf tournament coming up. Everyone wants to play golf in the summer.
Absolutely. June 9th it is. And we are having our golf tournament in Chippewa at Legends. And the registration is now live to visit for booking a foursome. And we also have some great prizes happening there, and that is Friday, June 9th. That happens to be a PD day, so we're hoping that most of our educators that reach out to us for help will be able to support us through the golf tournament. So we welcome everybody Friday, June 9th at Legends on the Niagara. We're very grateful, and the need is great. And it's more so now. We have a lot of newcomers coming to Canada. Our schools are just bulging with newcomers who really, in the wintertime when they did come, they didn't even know what a Canadian winter was like. So we were scrambling to purchase coats, a lot of food needs out there. It's very sad to see, but on the other hand, it's foundations such as ourselves that try to continue on and support our children in any way we can, because they are our future generation.
Whenever you get music involved, you know it's going to be a good night, and this was a great fundraiser for the Education Foundation of Niagara. It's a singer-songwriter night. Maybe next year I'll write a song for it. Reporting for The Source in Niagara-on-the-Lake, I'm Bob. I got a song for you, Romeo.